Welcome, young Marines, to a new type of video where you submit questions related to young Marines and we find you the answers. The first question we're going to attempt is based on a discussion we had with Jared Massingill, Unit Commander of the Etowah Valley Young Marines. In what order should military service flags be displayed? The short answer to this is Army, the Marine Corps, Navy, Air Force, and then Coast Guard. This precedent goes by marching right or viewers left, with the U.S. flag taking the leftmost spot and the service flags aligned in order to the right of it. But why? The easy answer is because that is what the Department of Defense determined it to be in Directive 1005.8, titled Order of Precedence of Members of Armed Forces of the United States when in formations. This directive was signed by C.W. Duncan, Jr., Deputy Secretary of Defense, on 31 October 1977. But why were they placed in this order? This is where things get a bit fuzzy. The explanation is that they are in the order in which they were founded, the Army being born on 14 June 1775, the Marine Corps on 10 November 1775, the Navy on 13 October 1775, the Air Force on 18 September 1947, and the Coast Guard on 4 August 1790. Okay, so the dates alone don't give the full picture. The Coast Guard doesn't fall under the Department of Defense, but under Homeland Security, so during normal times, go after the Air Force. However, during times of declared war, where the Coast Guard is assigned as a department of the Navy, they slide above the Air Force in order of precedence. The Marine Corps was actually formed nearly a month after the Navy. That is unless you take into account the abolishment of the Navy in February 1781. They were then reinstated on 7 September of that same year. Another argument states that the Marines have always celebrated their birthday on 10 November, but the birthday of the Navy often depended upon who you spoke to, whether it be 1794, when it was reestablished after the Revolutionary War, 1798, when the separate department of the Navy was created, or the date the Continental Navy was founded in 1775. Regardless of the backstory, the Marine flag is currently placed before the Navy flag in order of precedence. We hope this clarifies the military service flag order for anyone who was curious about this. If you have a question you would like researched and answered, please don't hesitate to ask in the comments below. And as always, keep learning.